Welcome, everybody, to 101 random Christmas facts that will blow your mind. Merry Christmas.
Number 1. Scientists estimate Santa would need to travel at an astonishing speed of 4,921,200 miles per hour to deliver presents to every home globally on Christmas Eve. This calculation assumes he has 31 hours to work, factoring in time zones, and must visit approximately 75 million homes. To achieve this, his sleigh would move so fast, it would defy the laws of physics as we know them. The speed would also create incredible heat due to air resistance, making it impossible for any conventional vehicle. Such a feat requires imagining Santa's sleigh powered by magical forces beyond human comprehension.
Number 2. Between 1647 and 1660, Christmas celebrations were banned in the UK by Oliver Cromwell following the English Civil War. As a staunch Puritan, Cromwell viewed Christmas festivities as sinful, distracting from religious devotion. Instead of merrymaking, people were encouraged to spend the day reflecting on Christ's birth through prayer and fasting. Markets selling Christmas wares were shut down, and soldiers patrolled the streets to enforce the ban. This prohibition was deeply unpopular, and following Cromwell's death in 1658, the monarchy was restored, and Christmas celebrations returned, marking the end of one of history's most unusual bans on the holiday.
Number 3. Our needly favorite, the Christmas tree, doesn't have to be discarded every year after the holidays. Surprisingly, some parts of the tree are edible, including the needles, which are a rich source of vitamin C. Pine needles can be brewed into tea, providing a refreshing drink that has been enjoyed for centuries due to its medicinal properties. Historically, indigenous peoples used pine needle tea to combat scurvy during harsh winters. Additionally, pine needles can be ground into powder and added to recipes for flavor. While not all species are edible, many varieties offer a sustainable way to repurpose holiday trees. Number 4. The holly within a Christmas wreath holds deep religious symbolism in Christian tradition. The sharp, pointed leaves of holly represent the crown of thorns worn by Jesus during his crucifixion, while the vibrant red berries symbolize the drops of blood he shed. This connection to the Passion of Christ reminds Christians of sacrifice and redemption. The use of holly predates Christianity, as it was considered sacred by the Druids, who believed it warded off evil spirits. Over time, holly's rich symbolism and evergreen beauty made it a staple in Christmas decorations, representing eternal life and hope during the winter season. Number 5. In 2015, one of the world's first Christmas cards, originally commissioned by Sir Henry Cole in 1843, sold for £8,469. The hand-colored card depicted a festive family gathering around a table, enjoying glasses of wine. This design caused some controversy at the time, as critics believed it encouraged drinking. Sir Henry Cole, an advocate for postal services, wanted to popularize the use of Christmas cards, leading to the mass production of holiday greetings. Today, that initial card is considered a rare collector's item, reflecting the evolution of Christmas traditions and the growing popularity of exchanging cards worldwide. Number 6. The Star of Bethlehem, which guided the wise men to the birthplace of Jesus, has long fascinated astronomers and theologians. Some believe it may have been a rare celestial event, such as a bright comet streaking across the night sky. Others speculate it could have been a planetary conjunction, possibly involving Jupiter and Saturn, which created an unusually bright light. Another theory suggests it might have been Uranus, which, though faint, was visible to the naked eye under ideal conditions. Regardless of the scientific explanation, the Star of Bethlehem remains a powerful symbol of hope, guidance, and divine intervention. Number 7. Christmas pudding, a staple dessert in modern celebrations, began as a savory dish resembling soup rather than a sweet treat. Originating in the 14th century, it was made with ingredients like raisins, wine, breadcrumbs, and spices, cooked together into a thick porridge. This hearty mixture was designed to last through winter and was served during festive feasts. Over time, the recipe evolved, becoming richer and sweeter as sugar and dried fruits were added. By the Victorian era, it took the form we know today, a dense, steamed pudding, often soaked in brandy and set alight before serving, symbolizing festive cheer. Number 8. Edward Johnson, an inventor and associate of Thomas Edison, created the first electric Christmas tree lights in 1882. Before this invention, Christmas trees were illuminated with candles, which posed significant fire hazards. Johnson's electric lights featured small incandescent bulbs, which he showcased on a rotating Christmas tree displayed in his home. The innovation was met with awe, but it took several decades before electric tree lights became affordable for the average household. Today, Johnson's invention has become a defining feature of holiday decorations, with modern LED lights offering even safer, brighter, and more energy-efficient options for festive displays.
Number 9. The first recorded Christmas celebration in the United Kingdom is believed to have taken place in 521 AD in York. York, known for its rich history and significance as a religious center, was a fitting location for the early observance of Christ's birth. Archaeological evidence and historical records point to gatherings held by early Christians who marked the occasion with prayer, feasting, and gift-giving. This early celebration laid the groundwork for future Christmas traditions in Britain. Over the centuries, customs evolved, incorporating pagan influences, medieval feasts, and Victorian innovations, shaping the modern holiday festivities we recognize today.
Number 10. Christmas wasn't always celebrated on December 25th. Early Christians did not initially mark Christ's birth with a formal holiday. The Bible provides no specific date for Jesus' birth, leading to debates about when it should be observed. December 25th was chosen in the 4th century, possibly to coincide with existing pagan festivals such as Saturnalia and the winter solstice, which celebrated renewal and light. This alignment made it easier to convert pagan worshippers to Christianity. While most Christian traditions adopted December 25th, some Eastern Orthodox churches continue to celebrate Christmas on January 7th, following the Julian calendar. Number 11. The iconic Christmas tree has ancient origins rooted in multiple cultures. Ancient Egyptians marked the winter solstice by adorning their homes with green palm fronds, symbolizing eternal life. Similarly, Romans celebrated Saturnalia by decorating their homes with evergreen boughs to honor Saturn, the god of agriculture. These traditions signified hope for the return of spring and fertility. The modern Christmas tree, as we know it, began in 16th century Germany, where devout Christians brought trees into their homes and decorated them with candles, apples, and paper ornaments. This tradition eventually spread across Europe and the world, becoming a holiday staple.
Number 12. You can thank Prince Albert, the husband of Queen Victoria, for popularizing the Christmas tree in Britain. Born in Germany, Prince Albert introduced the tradition in the 1840s, inspired by his homeland's custom of decorating trees. In 1848, an illustration of the royal family, gathered around a decorated Christmas tree at Windsor Castle, was published in the Illustrated London News. The image captivated the public and sparked a widespread trend among Victorian families. Soon, Christmas trees became a centerpiece of British holiday celebrations and spread to other parts of the world, cementing their status as an essential festive symbol. Number 13. The red robin, a beloved symbol featured on Christmas cards, originated as a playful nod to British postmen, who were nicknamed robins due to their bright red uniforms. In Victorian times, these postmen delivered Christmas cards and letters, earning a connection to the holiday season. The cheerful red-breasted bird became synonymous with Christmas, and its image was widely adopted in seasonal artwork and decorations. Beyond this association, robins were also seen as symbols of renewal and good fortune, adding deeper meaning to their appearance during the winter months when most other birds migrated or hibernated. Number 14. The word Noel derives from the French phrase les bonnes nouvelles, which translates to the good news. This term reflects the announcement of Christ's birth, symbolizing joy and celebration. Its roots trace back to the Latin word natalis, meaning birth, which further emphasizes the connection to the nativity. Over centuries, Noel evolved into a popular holiday greeting and carol theme, emphasizing peace and goodwill. Today, it appears in festive songs, cards, and decorations, serving as a reminder of the spiritual and cultural significance of Christmas as a time of hope and renewal. Number 15. The popular Christmas carol Jingle Bells wasn't originally intended for Christmas. Written in 1857 by James Lord Pierpont, it was first called One Horse Open Sleigh and was composed for a Thanksgiving church service in Medford, Massachusetts. The song's lively melody and winter-themed lyrics made it an instant hit, prompting its re-release under the title Jingle Bells. Over time, it became associated with Christmas due to its cheerful tone and imagery of sleigh rides through the snow. Today, it remains one of the most recognized and frequently performed holiday songs worldwide, symbolizing seasonal joy and festivity. Number 16. Turkey wasn't always the centerpiece of Christmas dinner. In medieval England, the traditional holiday feast featured a roasted boar's head served with mustard sauce. This dish symbolized strength and abundance, often accompanied by other meats like goose, peacock, and venison. Turkeys were introduced to Europe from the Americas in the 16th century and gradually gained popularity due to their size and ability to feed large groups. By the 19th century, turkey had become the preferred Christmas meat, solidified by Charles Dickens's A Christmas Carol, where the Cratchit family's meal highlights the bird's growing association with holiday feasts. Number 17. Santa Claus hasn't always worn his iconic red suit. Early depictions of Santa portrayed him in various colors, including blue, green, and white, reflecting cultural influences and artistic interpretations. It wasn't until the 1930s that Santa's red suit became standardized, thanks to a Coca-Cola advertising campaign. Artist Haddon Sundblom illustrated Santa as a jolly, rotund figure dressed in red and white, aligning with Coca-Cola's branding colors. This imagery resonated so deeply that it became the definitive portrayal of Santa Claus, reinforcing his cheerful persona and solidifying the red suit as a universal symbol of Christmas cheer. Number 18. The word Christmas originates from the Old English term Christes Masse, meaning Christ's Mass. It first appeared in written records around 1038 and referred to the special religious service held to celebrate the birth of Jesus Christ. The word Mass comes from the Latin missa, associated with the Eucharistic celebration. Over time, Christmas evolved to encompass broader traditions, including feasting, gift-giving, and decorations. Despite these additions, the name retains its religious roots, emphasizing the central role of Christ in the holiday and serving as a reminder of its origin as a sacred observance in Christian faith. Number 19. Hanging stockings by the fireplace began as an accident rooted in folklore. The story tells of Saint Nicholas, a kind and generous bishop, who helped a poor man unable to provide dowries for his 3 daughters. Saint Nicholas secretly dropped gold coins down their chimney, which landed in stockings hung to dry by the fire. The act saved the daughters from poverty and inspired the tradition of hanging stockings to receive gifts. Over time, this custom became a staple of Christmas celebrations, symbolizing generosity and hope, with modern stockings often filled with treats, toys, and small surprises. Number 20. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer was created in 1939 by Robert L. May, a copywriter for the Montgomery Ward department store. May wrote a children's story about a reindeer with a glowing red nose as a promotional giveaway, distributing over 2.4 million copies in its first year. The story's popularity led to a song in 1949, recorded by Gene Autry, which became a chart-topping hit. In 1964, Rudolph's story was adapted into a beloved stop-motion animated TV special. Today, Rudolph's tale remains a timeless symbol of overcoming adversity, reminding children and adults alike to embrace their uniqueness and talents. Number 21. The 8 tiny reindeer pulling Santa's sleigh have undergone several name changes since their introduction in Clement Clarke Moore's 1823 poem, A Visit from St. Nicholas, commonly known as 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. Originally named Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, Comet, Cupid, Donner, and Blitzen, these names reflected speed and elegance. However, earlier drafts featured alternative names like Flossie, Glossy, Racer, and Pacer. Rudolph, the most famous reindeer, was later added in 1939. Even Rudolph's name was debated, with suggestions such as Rollo and Reginald, but Rudolph prevailed, becoming an enduring icon associated with Christmas magic and resilience. Number 22. Christmas wreaths, while now seen as decorative symbols of the season, were originally religious icons.
Their circular shape represents eternity, with no beginning or end, symbolizing God's infinite love and the promise of everlasting life. Made from evergreen branches, which remain vibrant even in winter, wreaths also represent hope and renewal. This tradition began in 16th century Germany, where excess trimmings from Christmas trees were woven into wreaths rather than being discarded. Over time, wreaths adorned with holly, berries, and candles gained Christian significance, symbolizing Christ's sacrifice and light. Today, wreaths continue to adorn doors as festive and spiritual emblems. Number 23. Jingle Bells, one of the most popular Christmas carols, was originally written as a Thanksgiving song. Composed in 1857 by James Lord Pierpont, it was first titled One Horse Open Sleigh and performed at a Thanksgiving church service. Its lively melody and cheerful lyrics made it popular for Christmas celebrations, prompting a title change to Jingle Bells. The song's enduring appeal led to its adaptation for countless languages and cultures, and it remains a staple of holiday music worldwide. Interestingly, it also made history as the first song broadcast from space by astronauts aboard Gemini 6 in 1965. Number 24. The first Christmas crackers were invented in London in 1847 by Tom Smith, a confectioner. Inspired by French bonbons wrapped in paper, Smith added a twist. He included small toys and jokes inside the wrappers. He later introduced a snap mechanism that produced a popping sound when pulled apart, mimicking the crackling of a fireplace. These festive novelties became popular across Victorian England, evolving into the crackers we know today. Modern crackers often contain paper crowns, jokes, and small gifts, continuing the tradition of adding fun and surprises to holiday gatherings around the dinner table. Number 25. The term Boxing Day, celebrated on December 26th, is believed to have originated from the practice of giving money and gifts to servants and the poor. During the Victorian era, churches collected donations in alms boxes, which were opened and distributed after Christmas. Wealthier households also presented boxes containing leftover food, money, and small gifts to their servants, who had worked on Christmas Day. Today, Boxing Day has become associated with shopping sales, sporting events, and family gatherings, but its roots in charity and generosity remain an essential reminder of the season's spirit of giving. Number 26. The Beatles hold the record for the most Christmas #1 hits in the UK, achieving 4 chart toppers in 1963, 1964, 1965, and 1967. Their songs, including I Want to Hold Your Hand and Day Tripper, dominated holiday charts, cementing their influence during the 1960s. These achievements highlighted the band's cultural impact, as their festive releases became integral to Christmas celebrations. The tradition of competing for the coveted Christmas #1 spot continues in the UK, but the Beatles' record remains a testament to their enduring popularity and their ability to bring joy during the holiday season. Number 27. The gold chocolate coins exchanged during Christmas celebrations have roots in the legend of St. Nicholas. According to tradition, St. Nicholas, known for his generosity, once threw gold coins down a chimney to help a poor family. The coins landed in stockings hung by the fire, inspiring the practice of giving small treats in stockings. Today, chocolate coins wrapped in gold foil represent this act of kindness, serving as a sweet reminder of charity and sharing. They are often used in games, decorations, and as edible gifts, preserving the legacy of generosity associated with St. Nicholas. Number 28. In the Czech Republic, Christmas traditions include superstitions about table settings. It's believed that a holiday table must have an even number of diners. Otherwise, bad luck or even death might befall the person left without a partner. This superstition stems from the idea that balance and harmony in numbers protect against misfortune. Additionally, other customs like cutting apples to predict health and placing scales from a Christmas carp under plates for prosperity add to the Czech Christmas experience. These rituals highlight the cultural importance of symbolism and tradition in ensuring good fortune during the festive season. Number 29. White Christmas, written by Irving Berlin in 1942 and performed by Bing Crosby, remains the best-selling Christmas song of all time. Its nostalgic lyrics and soothing melody resonated with listeners during World War II, offering comfort and hope. The song sold over 100 million copies worldwide, earning a spot in the Guinness World Records. It has since been covered by numerous artists, yet Crosby's version remains iconic. Beyond its commercial success, White Christmas captures the universal longing for peace, love, and the magic of a snowy holiday season, making it an enduring classic for generations. Number 30. In December 1965, Jingle Bells became the first song broadcast from space. During the Gemini 6 mission, astronauts Wally Schirra and Tom Stafford played the song using a harmonica and small sleigh bells they smuggled aboard. They humorously reported spotting a UFO, with a pilot dressed in red, before surprising mission control with the performance. This playful moment highlighted the human spirit and joy of Christmas, even in outer space. It also demonstrated how traditions can connect people across great distances, reinforcing holiday cheer and unity regardless of location, even among the stars. Number 31. A White Christmas in the United Kingdom is often viewed as a rare and magical occurrence, but statistically, it happens more often than people think. According to the UK Met Office, there is approximately a 1 in 10 chance of experiencing a traditional White Christmas, where snow falls on December 25th. However, for snow to be officially recorded, it only needs to be observed falling, not necessarily accumulating, at a single weather station. The last widespread White Christmas in the UK occurred in 2010, covering much of the country in snow and ice, making it one of the most picturesque in recent memory. Number 32. Santa Claus flying in a sleigh was first popularized in 1819 by Washington Irving, the same author who created the Headless Horseman in the legend of Sleepy Hollow. Irving's depiction of Santa soaring through the sky in a magical sleigh pulled by reindeer captured the imaginations of readers and laid the groundwork for modern Santa mythology. This fantastical mode of transportation symbolized speed, mystery, and wonder, enabling Santa to deliver presents worldwide in a single night. Over time, the sleigh and reindeer became iconic elements of Christmas lore, solidified in Clement Clarke Moore's 1823 poem, A Visit from St. Nicholas. Number 33. Astronauts Wally Schirra and Tom Stafford made history during their Gemini 6 mission in 1965, when they broadcast Jingle Bells from space. 9 days before Christmas, they surprised NASA's mission control by reporting a sighting of a mysterious object piloted by a man in a red suit, before breaking into a rendition of the song using a harmonica and sleigh bells. Their musical interlude became the first song ever played in space, demonstrating the astronauts' humor and festive spirit. It also served as a reminder of the universal appeal of Christmas traditions, even in the vastness of outer space. Number 34. Silent Night holds the record as the most recorded Christmas song in history. Composed in 1818 by Franz Xaver Gruber, with lyrics by Joseph Mohr in Austria, it was originally written in German as Stille Nacht. The song's serene melody and heartfelt lyrics have been translated into over 300 languages and dialects. Since 1978, more than 733 versions have been copyrighted, and countless artists have recorded it. The carol's enduring popularity is attributed to its timeless message of peace and goodwill, making it a central part of Christmas celebrations worldwide, including performances in churches, homes, and concerts. Number 35. Rudolph's glowing red nose has sparked scientific curiosity, leading researchers to hypothesize that it could be the result of a parasitic respiratory infection. Scientists suggest that such an infection might cause increased blood flow to the nasal area, creating the red glow described in the famous story. Another theory posits that Rudolph's nose contains a dense network of blood vessels to protect it from freezing temperatures during high-altitude flights. While the exact cause remains speculative, Rudolph's unique feature highlights his resilience and ability to guide Santa's sleigh through foggy weather, cementing his place in Christmas folklore. Number 36. The first artificial Christmas tree was created in Germany during the 19th century and was made from dyed goose feathers. These feather trees were designed as an eco-friendly alternative to cutting down live trees, especially as deforestation became a growing concern. The trees were carefully crafted, with wire branches covered in green feathers to mimic the appearance of real pine needles. Over time, artificial trees evolved into more realistic designs using plastic and other materials.
Today, artificial trees are widely popular for their convenience, durability, and sustainability, offering families an alternative to traditional live Christmas trees. Number 37. Celebrating Christmas was once illegal in parts of America. From 1659 to 1681, the Massachusetts Bay Colony imposed a ban on Christmas festivities, viewing them as unbiblical and influenced by pagan customs. Puritans believed that feasting, dancing, and merrymaking dishonored God, preferring a solemn day of worship instead. Anyone caught celebrating Christmas faced fines of 5 shillings. This ban persisted until English influence and cultural shifts gradually reinstated the holiday. Christmas was not declared a federal holiday in the United States until 1870, reflecting its slow but eventual acceptance as a time for joy, generosity, and religious observance. Number 38. Eggnog, a rich and creamy holiday drink, is believed to have originated in medieval Britain. Known then as posset, it was a warm, spiced ale or milk-based beverage thickened with eggs and sweetened with honey. Monks and aristocrats enjoyed it as a luxurious treat, often adding brandy or sherry. When the drink was brought to America, it evolved into eggnog, with rum replacing other liquors due to its affordability. Today, eggnog remains a Christmas favorite, often spiked with spirits and topped with nutmeg, symbolizing indulgence and festivity during the holiday season. Number 39. In the United States, over 3 billion Christmas cards are sold annually, making it one of the most popular ways to spread holiday cheer. The tradition dates back to 1843, when Sir Henry Cole introduced the first commercial Christmas card. Today, greeting cards feature everything from traditional religious imagery to humorous cartoons, catering to diverse tastes. Many people include personal messages or family photos, while others embrace e-cards for convenience and sustainability. The exchange of cards has become an enduring way to stay connected, express sentiments, and celebrate the season with friends and loved ones. Number 40. The average Christmas tree takes 15 years to grow before it is ready for sale. Most Christmas trees, such as firs, pines, and spruces, are cultivated on farms rather than being cut from forests. These farms carefully maintain the trees, trimming them to achieve the perfect conical shape. While some trees can be sold at around 6 to 8 years, larger trees require additional time to mature. After being cut, trees are shipped to retailers, often spending weeks out of the ground before reaching homes. This long cultivation process highlights the care and planning involved in producing the centerpiece of holiday decor. Number 41. During the holiday season, approximately 28 sets of Lego are sold every second worldwide. This incredible sales rate highlights the toy's enduring popularity as a Christmas gift for children and adults alike. Since its invention in 1932, Lego has evolved into one of the most iconic toys in history, inspiring creativity and innovation. Special holiday-themed Lego sets, such as Christmas Villages and Santa's Workshop, further fuel demand during this time of year. The company's success reflects the importance of toys in fostering imagination, making Lego a staple under Christmas trees and a timeless symbol of holiday cheer. Number 42. The first Christmas postage stamp in the United States was issued in 1962. Featuring a simple yet festive design of a green wreath with a red bow, it quickly became a holiday tradition for sending cards and letters. The stamp's release was so popular that post offices ran out of supplies, prompting additional printings. Since then, Christmas stamps have featured religious themes, winter scenes, and classic symbols like Santa Claus and Christmas trees. Collectors often seek out these stamps, while others use them to add a festive touch to holiday mail, continuing the tradition of spreading seasonal joy. Number 43. Eggnog's name is believed to derive from the term egg grog, which referred to a mixture of eggs and rum. The word nog is thought to come from noggin, a small wooden mug used for drinking ale, or from grog, a term for diluted alcohol. Eggnog became associated with Christmas in colonial America, where ingredients like eggs, milk, and rum were readily available. Its rich texture and warm spices made it a popular drink during winter celebrations. Today, eggnog remains a holiday favorite, often enjoyed with or without alcohol, and topped with whipped cream and nutmeg. Number 44. Saint Nicholas, the historical figure who inspired Santa Claus, was originally depicted as a stern and serious man. In early European traditions,
he carried a birch rod to symbolize discipline and justice, rewarding good children and punishing the naughty. Over time, this portrayal softened, and St. Nicholas evolved into the jolly, gift-giving figure we recognize today. Despite the transformation, traces of the earlier disciplinarian character remain in some cultures, such as Krampus in Austria and Germany, a horned figure who accompanies St. Nicholas to deal with misbehaving children during the Christmas season.
Number 45. The tradition of leaving milk and cookies for Santa Claus originates from an old Dutch practice. On December 6th, the feast day of St. Nicholas, children in the Netherlands would leave food and drinks out for him and his horse as a gesture of gratitude for the gifts he left behind. This custom migrated to America and evolved into the modern practice of leaving milk and cookies by the fireplace. It's a way for children to thank Santa for his hard work delivering presents, while parents often enjoy sneaking a late-night snack as part of the holiday fun. Number 46. Christmas decorating sends nearly 15,000 people to the emergency room each year in the United States. Injuries include falls from ladders while hanging lights, cuts from broken ornaments, and burns from candles or faulty electrical decorations. Despite the hazards, festive decorating remains an essential part of holiday traditions. Safety experts recommend using secure ladders, checking lights for frayed wires, and keeping candles away from flammable materials. As Christmas displays grow more elaborate, awareness about safety measures is increasingly important to ensure celebrations are joyful and accident-free. Number 47. The Yule log, a traditional Christmas symbol, originally referred to an actual large log burned in the hearth during the 12 days of Christmas. This custom dates back to medieval Europe, where families would gather around the fire for warmth and festivities. The log was often decorated with ribbons, doused with wine or oil, and lit with remnants of the previous year's log, symbolizing continuity and good fortune. Over time, the Yule log transformed into a decorative cake in many cultures, representing the same festive spirit but served as a delicious dessert, often covered in chocolate and powdered sugar. Number 48. Christmas was first officially recognized as a holiday in the United States in 1836, starting with Alabama. It took more than 70 years for Christmas to be adopted nationwide, with Oklahoma becoming the last state to declare it a public holiday in 1907. Before its official recognition, Christmas celebrations in the U.S. were influenced by European immigrants, and traditions varied widely. The eventual standardization of the holiday reflected America's growing cultural and religious diversity, transforming Christmas into the widely celebrated, family-centered event it is today, complete with decorations, feasting, and gift exchanges. Number 49. Spiders' webs are traditional Christmas decorations in Poland, inspired by a local legend. According to folklore, a poor widow and her children couldn't afford ornaments for their Christmas tree. On Christmas morning, they awoke to find the tree covered in shimmering webs spun by spiders, which glistened like gold and silver in the sunlight. The webs were seen as a blessing, symbolizing prosperity and good fortune. To honor this story, Polish families often decorate their trees with ornaments shaped like spiders or webs, embracing the belief that they bring luck and happiness for the coming year. Number 50. Franklin Pierce, the 14th President of the United States, was the first to place a Christmas tree in the White House in 1856. His decision marked the beginning of an enduring tradition that continues today. Early White House trees were often simple and decorated with candles, fruits, and handmade ornaments. Over time, the decorations grew more elaborate, incorporating electric lights and themed ornaments. Today, the White House Christmas tree serves as a symbol of national celebration, often featuring displays that reflect American heritage, unity, and festivity during the holiday season. Number 51. In 2013, the record for the fastest time to decorate a Christmas tree was set by Sharon Juantua in Essex, UK. She completed the task in an astonishing 36.89 seconds. The challenge required her to carefully hang tinsel, lights, and ornaments while maintaining an aesthetically pleasing appearance. This record highlights the fun and competitive spirit often associated with holiday traditions. It also emphasizes how decorating Christmas trees has evolved into a celebrated art form, with competitions and exhibitions showcasing elaborate designs and creative themes
that bring joy and inspiration to households worldwide. Number 52. Christmas hats, also known as paper crowns, are a unique tradition primarily observed in Britain during Christmas dinner. These colorful hats are found inside Christmas crackers and are typically worn while reading jokes and enjoying festive meals. The tradition dates back to the Victorian era, when Christmas crackers were first introduced. The paper crowns are thought to symbolize the crowns worn by the three wise men in the Nativity story. Despite their simple design, they add a lighthearted and celebratory touch to holiday gatherings, embodying the joy and laughter that define the Christmas season. Number 53. In Mariah Carey's holiday classic, All I Want for Christmas Is You, Santa Claus makes a cameo appearance played by Carey's then-husband, Tommy Mottola. The 1994 music video features Mottola dressed as Santa, adding a personal and romantic touch to the song's narrative. The track has since become one of the most popular and best-selling Christmas songs ever, earning Carey the nickname Queen of Christmas. Its timeless appeal, catchy melody, and heartfelt lyrics continue to dominate holiday playlists, making it an essential part of Christmas celebrations around the world. Number 54. Contrary to popular belief, Christmas is not the time of year with the highest suicide rates. Studies show that suicide rates actually tend to decrease during the holiday season, possibly due to increased social gatherings and emotional connections. Spring, particularly April and May, is often reported as having the highest rates. The misconception likely stems from the emotional strain some people feel during the holidays, especially those dealing with loneliness or grief. However, mental health professionals stress the importance of reaching out for support and emphasize that Christmas can also be a time of healing, connection, and hope. Number 55. Christmas trees are grown in all 50 states of the United States, including Hawaii and Alaska. Tree farms cultivate millions of Christmas trees annually, ensuring a sustainable supply for holiday celebrations. Popular species include Fraser fir, Douglas fir, and Scotch pine. Growing a Christmas tree takes 6 to 15 years, depending on the variety, and provides environmental benefits such as absorbing carbon dioxide and releasing oxygen. The industry also supports thousands of jobs and small businesses. After the holidays, trees are often recycled into mulch, contributing to environmental sustainability and making Christmas trees an eco-friendly choice for decorations. Number 56. Santa Claus has his own Canadian postal code, HOH0H0. This clever code, designed to resemble Santa's signature ho 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 laugh, is part of Canada Post's Santa letter writing program. Each year, children from around the world send letters to Santa, and volunteers help respond with personalized messages. Since the program began in 1981, more than 30 million letters have been answered in multiple languages, spreading holiday cheer. The initiative highlights Canada's commitment to fostering Christmas magic and encourages children to embrace the joy of writing and receiving handwritten letters during the festive season. Number 57. Dry Christmas trees pose a significant fire hazard, causing approximately 260 fires in the United States each year. According to the Electrical Safety Foundation, these fires result in an average of 12 deaths, 24 injuries, and $16.4 million in property damage annually. Dry trees ignite quickly and burn intensely, often due to faulty lights, candles, or overheating electrical equipment. Experts recommend keeping trees well watered, turning off lights when unattended, and using fire-resistant decorations. These precautions ensure that homes remain safe while preserving the beauty and tradition of displaying Christmas trees during the holiday season. Number 58. The term Xmas dates back to the 1500s and is not an attempt to remove Christ from Christmas, as some believe. The X originates from the Greek letter chi, the first letter of the Greek word for Christ, Christos. Early Christians often used this abbreviation in manuscripts as a sacred symbol. By the 11th century, XP was used to represent Christ, and it eventually evolved into Xmas. While some see it as informal, the term retains its religious roots and has been widely used for centuries, particularly as shorthand in written communications and advertising. Number 59. Tinsel, a popular Christmas decoration, was originally made from strips of real silver. Invented in 17th century Germany,
Tinsel was used to reflect candlelight and add sparkle to Christmas trees. However, as silver tarnished easily, manufacturers began experimenting with other materials, including lead. Concerns over lead toxicity prompted a shift to safer materials like aluminum and plastic. Modern tinsel maintains the shimmering effect without the hazards, continuing to add festive glitz to holiday decorations. Despite its evolution, tinsel remains a timeless symbol of Christmas celebrations, embodying elegance and festivity in homes around the world.
Number 60. The majority of Americans celebrate Christmas, with surveys showing that around 90% of the population observes the holiday. While traditionally rooted in Christianity, Christmas has also become a secular cultural event, celebrated by people of various faiths and backgrounds. Many Americans partake in traditions such as decorating trees, exchanging gifts, and attending holiday parties. The holiday season also drives significant economic activity, with billions spent on decorations, travel, and presents. For many, Christmas represents a time for family gatherings, charity, and reflection, making it one of the most widely celebrated events in the United States.
Number 61. Mistletoe, often used as a romantic decoration during Christmas, has long been regarded as a symbol of fertility and vitality. Ancient Druids believed mistletoe possessed mystical properties, including the ability to heal illnesses and ward off evil spirits. The tradition of kissing under the mistletoe is thought to have originated in Norse mythology, where it symbolized love and reconciliation. Modern science has even classified mistletoe as a parasitic plant, as it grows on trees and absorbs water and nutrients from its host. Despite this, its association with romance and good fortune has made it a festive favorite during the holidays. Number 62. In 1901, President Theodore Roosevelt banned Christmas trees from the White House due to environmental concerns. As an avid conservationist, Roosevelt believed cutting down trees for decoration was wasteful and harmful to forests. Instead, he advocated for sustainable practices and tree preservation. However, his children secretly smuggled a small tree into the White House, decorating it in defiance of the ban. This playful rebellion highlighted the tension between tradition and environmental responsibility. Today, the White House continues to display elaborately decorated trees, often featuring themes that reflect national pride, unity, and the holiday spirit. Number 63. The name mistletoe comes from the Old English words mistel, dung, and tan, twig, translating to dung on a twig. This unusual name stems from the plant's method of reproduction, as birds eat its berries and spread its seeds through droppings. Despite its unappealing etymology, mistletoe has been revered in folklore for centuries as a symbol of fertility, protection, and love. Its evergreen leaves and ability to thrive in harsh conditions have further reinforced its connection to life and renewal, making it a popular decoration during Christmas celebrations.
Number 64. Denny's, the American diner chain, faced a surprising challenge when attempting to close for Christmas in 1988. Many of its restaurants had been built without locks, as they were designed to remain open 24/7. This oversight required the installation of locks on thousands of locations nationwide to accommodate the holiday closure. The incident highlighted the chain's long-standing tradition of being available for diners at all hours, even on holidays. Today, Denny's remains a go-to spot for holiday meals, particularly for those seeking comfort food during Christmas celebrations. Number 65. A centuries-old tradition suggests eating a mince pie every day during the 12 days of Christmas brings good luck for the year ahead. Originating in medieval England, mince pies were originally filled with meat, spices, and dried fruits, symbolizing the gifts of the Magi. The round shape represented the manger, and the rich ingredients reflected the festive spirit. Over time, the recipe evolved into the sweet, spiced pies we know today. Many families still observe the custom of enjoying mince pies throughout the holiday season, keeping this piece of Christmas history alive. Number 66. In 2010, the Colombian government launched a remarkable campaign to encourage guerrilla fighters to demobilize during Christmas. They decorated jungle trees with lights that illuminated when motion was detected nearby. Banners appeared, urging the fighters to lay down their weapons and return home to their families. The campaign, called Operation Christmas, was a psychological and emotional appeal to promote peace and reconciliation. It reportedly led to hundreds of demobilizations, demonstrating the power of Christmas symbols to inspire hope and transformation, even in challenging circumstances.
Number 67. After hearing Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol, a Boston industrialist decided to close his factory on Christmas Day and provide turkeys for all of his workers. The story's themes of generosity, compassion, and redemption inspired him to bring the holiday spirit into his workplace. This act of kindness set an example for other businesses, encouraging employers to adopt similar practices. Dickens's tale continues to influence charitable acts worldwide, reinforcing Christmas as a time for giving and reflecting on the importance of goodwill and community.
Number 68. The most expensive Christmas tree ever constructed was displayed in 2010 at the Emirates Palace Hotel in Abu Dhabi. Valued at over $8.6 million, the tree was adorned with 181 pieces of jewelry, including diamonds, emeralds, and sapphires. The extravagant display highlighted the luxurious side of Christmas celebrations, blending opulence with tradition. While the tree attracted global attention, it also sparked debates about excess and materialism during a holiday often associated with simplicity, charity, and togetherness. Nonetheless, it remains a symbol of holiday grandeur and artistic craftsmanship.
Number 69. During World War II, the U.S. playing card company created a deck of cards for prisoners of war held in Germany. These seemingly ordinary Christmas gifts concealed secret escape maps. When wet, the layers of the cards peeled apart to reveal routes out of prison camps. This ingenious design provided crucial information to Allied soldiers and played a role in successful escapes. The cards are now regarded as historical artifacts, showcasing the creativity and resilience employed during wartime, even under the guise of festive holiday cheer. Number 70. Mistletoe may be a festive decoration, but its origins are far less romantic than its modern symbolism. The plant's seeds are spread through bird droppings, earning it the name dung twig. Despite its unappealing reproduction method, mistletoe has long been associated with fertility and renewal. Ancient cultures revered it as a magical plant, while Norse mythology linked it to love and forgiveness. Today, mistletoe's role as a decoration for kissing during Christmas highlights how traditions can transform and evolve, turning something rooted in nature into a beloved part of holiday celebrations. Number 71. Turkey has become the most popular Christmas meal, surpassing ham and other traditional dishes. Google Trends data consistently shows higher searches for turkey recipes during December, cementing its role as the festive favorite. The tradition of serving turkey dates back to the 16th century, when it was introduced to Europe from the Americas. Its large size makes it ideal for feeding families, and it pairs well with stuffing, gravy, and cranberry sauce. Despite regional variations in holiday meals, turkey remains a centerpiece in Christmas feasts worldwide, symbolizing abundance and festivity. Number 72. The name Santa Claus has a fascinating linguistic history. It originates from the Dutch figure Sinterklaas, which is a shortened form of Saint Nicholas, the 4th century bishop known for his generosity. When Dutch settlers brought the tradition of Sinterklaas to America in the 18th century, the name gradually evolved into Santa Claus. The modern image of Santa, complete with a red suit and white beard, was shaped by stories, illustrations, and advertisements, including the famous Coca-Cola campaign of the 1930s. Despite these changes, Santa Claus still reflects the values of kindness, giving, and festive spirit rooted in St. Nicholas's legacy. Number 73. Eggnog's introduction to America is believed to have occurred in 1607 at Captain John Smith's Jamestown settlement. Inspired by the British drink posset, which combined eggs, milk, and alcohol, early American colonists adapted the recipe using rum imported from the Caribbean. The beverage became especially popular during the winter months, offering warmth and cheer. Over time, eggnog became synonymous with Christmas celebrations, enjoyed with or without alcohol, and spiced with nutmeg or cinnamon. Today, it remains a staple holiday drink, often served at parties and gatherings as a symbol of festive indulgence and hospitality. Number 74. The Queen's Christmas speech, an annual tradition in the United Kingdom, was first broadcast in 1957. Queen Elizabeth II delivered the inaugural televised address, marking a shift from previous radio broadcasts that began in 1932
under King George V. The speech offers the monarch an opportunity to reflect on the year's events, share messages of hope and unity, and connect with citizens across the Commonwealth. The tradition has continued for decades, reinforcing the role of the royal family in national celebrations and providing a moment of reflection during the busy holiday season. Number 75. The world's largest Stollen, a traditional German Christmas cake, was baked in 2010 and measured an incredible 72.10 meters, 236.55 feet. Created by Lidl at Haarlem railway station in the Netherlands, the giant cake took 2.5 hours to cook and required massive quantities of flour, butter, dried fruit, and marzipan. Stollen, which originated in Dresden, Germany, is often dusted with powdered sugar to resemble snow. It has become a festive delicacy enjoyed worldwide, and this record-breaking version demonstrated the lengths to which bakers will go to celebrate the season. Number 76. Candy canes, one of Christmas's most recognizable treats, originated in Germany over 250 years ago. Originally, they were simple white sticks of sugar used to keep children quiet during long church services. The curved shape is said to resemble a shepherd's crook, symbolizing the shepherds who visited baby Jesus. Red stripes and peppermint flavor were added later, and by the 19th century, candy canes were popular decorations for Christmas trees. Today, they are available in various flavors and colors, but their symbolism and sweet tradition remain an integral part of holiday celebrations. Number 77. The well-known Christmas Carol. Hark, the Herald Angels Sing originally featured the lyrics, "Hark, how all the welkin rings." Written by Charles Wesley in 1739, the word welkin meant heaven, or the skies. The lyrics were later revised by George Whitefield to make them more accessible and joyful, transforming the song into the version we recognize today. Its uplifting melody, combined with themes of peace and salvation, has made it one of the most beloved carols performed during the Christmas season, frequently sung in churches and caroling events worldwide. Number 78. Millionaire's Crackers are extravagant Christmas crackers that contain luxury items such as jewelry, designer accessories, or even small pieces of silverware. Originating as a Victorian tradition, crackers typically contain paper crowns, jokes, and trinkets. However, modern versions, like these high-end crackers, cater to those seeking opulence during their celebrations. Some custom-made crackers can cost thousands of dollars, making them a symbol of luxury and status. Despite their lavishness, the playful tradition of pulling crackers and enjoying the surprises inside remains a cherished part of Christmas gatherings. Number 79. Candy canes became popular Christmas decorations after a German-Swedish immigrant in Ohio, U.S., decorated his tree with them in 1847. Originally given to children to keep them quiet in church, their festive red and white stripes added visual appeal to holiday trees. The National Confectioners Association credits a choirmaster in Cologne Cathedral with introducing the shape in 1670, symbolizing the shepherd's crook. Over time, candy canes evolved into edible decorations, often used in wreaths and garlands. Today, they remain a symbol of Christmas cheer and are enjoyed as treats or used in recipes like peppermint bark and hot cocoa. Number 80. The Rockefeller Center Christmas tree began as a modest display in 1931. During the Great Depression, construction workers at Rockefeller Plaza erected a small, undecorated tree to boost morale. In 1933, the first official tree lighting ceremony was held, transforming it into an annual tradition. The tree has since grown larger and more elaborate, adorned with thousands of lights and topped with a sparkling star. It now attracts millions of visitors and symbolizes hope, unity, and festivity during the holiday season, serving as a centerpiece of Christmas celebrations in New York City. Number 81. Mince pies were originally filled with meat, such as lamb or beef, mixed with dried fruits and spices. Their oval shape symbolized the manger, and the spices represented the gifts brought by the three wise men. Over time, the recipe evolved, replacing meat with sweet ingredients while preserving the rich, spiced flavors. Traditionally, mince pies were associated with good luck, and it was believed that eating one each day during the 12 days of Christmas would ensure prosperity for the year ahead. Today, they remain a beloved festive treat enjoyed throughout the holiday season.
Number 82. The highest-grossing Christmas movie of all time is How the Grinch Stole Christmas, 2000, starring Jim Carrey. Directed by Ron Howard, the film is based on Dr. Seuss's beloved 1957 book. It earned over $345 million worldwide, cementing its place as a holiday classic. The movie brought the Grinch's story to life with elaborate costumes, whimsical sets, and Carrey's memorable performance. Its themes of redemption and the true meaning of Christmas resonate with audiences, making it a staple of holiday movie marathons. The film's success also inspired later adaptations, including a 2018 animated version, continuing its cultural impact. Number 83. In 1918, Canada sent a Christmas tree to Boston as a gesture of gratitude for the city's support after the Halifax explosion of 1917. The explosion, caused by a collision between two ships in Halifax Harbor, devastated the city, killing nearly 2,000 people and injuring thousands more. Boston provided immediate aid, including medical supplies and personnel. To thank Boston, Nova Scotia began the tradition of sending a Christmas tree each year, a practice that continues today. The tree, displayed in Boston Common, symbolizes the enduring friendship between the two regions and the spirit of holiday generosity. Number 84. There is an ongoing debate about the origins of gift-giving during Christmas. While many believe it commemorates the gifts of gold, frankincense, and myrrh presented to baby Jesus by the three wise men, others argue that the tradition stems from ancient pagan rituals. The Roman festival of Saturnalia, celebrated in December, involved exchanging gifts as offerings to the gods. When Christianity spread, the practice was adapted into Christmas traditions. Regardless of its origin, modern gift-giving emphasizes love, generosity, and appreciation, making it one of the most cherished aspects of holiday celebrations worldwide. Number 85. The Christmas pickle is a quirky tradition where a pickle-shaped ornament is hidden in the Christmas tree. The person who finds it either receives an extra present or is believed to have good luck for the coming year. While commonly thought to originate in Germany, there is little evidence to support this claim. Instead, the tradition may have been popularized by American retailers in the 19th century to promote the sale of glass ornaments. Despite its uncertain origins, the Christmas pickle has become a fun game in many households, adding a playful element to holiday decorations. Number 86. Some zoos around the world accept donations of Christmas trees after the holidays to feed their animals. Evergreen trees provide enrichment for animals, serving as toys, climbing structures, or food. For example, elephants enjoy stripping the bark, while goats and deer nibble on the needles. Recycling trees in this way promotes sustainability and reduces waste while benefiting wildlife. Zoos also use the trees to create habitats and nesting materials for smaller animals. This eco-friendly practice highlights how Christmas traditions can continue to spread joy even after the holiday season ends. Number 87. In Japan, Christmas is not a traditional holiday, but a 40-year-old marketing campaign by KFC turned fried chicken into a national Christmas tradition. The campaign, launched in 1974, promoted the slogan, "Kentucky for Christmas," and encouraged families to enjoy KFC as a festive meal. Today, millions of Japanese families pre-order KFC buckets, often accompanied by cake and champagne, for Christmas Eve celebrations. The tradition reflects Japan's embrace of Western customs with a unique twist, making fried chicken an unexpected yet iconic part of Japanese Christmas festivities. Number 88. Turkeys aren't just for Christmas. They're celebrated year-round, with June designated as National Turkey Lovers Month in the United States. While turkey is a staple of Thanksgiving and Christmas feasts, it is also promoted for its nutritional value as a lean protein. Events and promotions during Turkey Lovers Month encourage people to enjoy turkey in various forms, from sandwiches to roasts. The bird's versatility and cultural significance make it a centerpiece of holiday meals, but it continues to be enjoyed long after the holiday season ends, proving its popularity beyond December festivities. Number 89. The idea of a white Christmas was popularized by Charles Dickens, whose works frequently described snowy holiday scenes. Dickens lived during the Little Ice Age, a period in the 19th century when England experienced colder winters and frequent snowfalls.
His novels, including A Christmas Carol, portrayed idyllic snowy landscapes, influencing public perceptions of Christmas weather. While snow-covered holidays are less common today, the imagery created by Dickens remains iconic, inspiring movies, songs, and decorations that evoke the nostalgia and magic of a white Christmas. Number 90. The first decorated Christmas tree is believed to have appeared in Riga, Latvia in 1510. Historical records suggest that a group of merchants placed a tree in the town square, decorated it with roses and other ornaments, and danced around it before setting it alight. This early celebration combined elements of pagan and Christian traditions, symbolizing renewal and joy. The practice later spread across Europe, evolving into the modern custom of decorating trees with lights, tinsel, and ornaments. Riga's claim as the birthplace of the Christmas tree is commemorated with plaques and festivals celebrating the historic event. Number 91. Norway has provided the Christmas tree for London's Trafalgar Square every year since 1947. The tree is a gift from the city of Oslo, as a token of gratitude for Britain's support during World War II. Standing over 20 meters tall, the tree is carefully selected and decorated in traditional Norwegian style, with vertical strings of lights. The annual lighting ceremony attracts thousands of visitors and marks the start of London's festive season. This enduring gesture of friendship serves as a reminder of unity and goodwill during the holidays. Number 92. During World War II, the U.S. Playing Card Company created special decks of cards that contained hidden escape maps for prisoners of war. These cards were given as Christmas gifts and, when soaked in water, revealed maps detailing escape routes. Distributed to Allied soldiers held in German camps, the cards played a critical role in helping prisoners plan escapes. The clever design and use of holiday gifts as tools of survival highlight the ingenuity and resilience displayed during wartime, turning an ordinary item into a life-saving resource. Number 93. Your Christmas tree likely traveled a significant distance before arriving at your home. Nearly 98% of Christmas trees in the United States are grown on farms, primarily in states like Oregon, North Carolina, Michigan, and Pennsylvania. Trees are often harvested weeks or even months before the holiday season and shipped across the country to reach retailers and tree lots. The average tree takes 6 to 15 years to grow, depending on the species, and is carefully pruned to achieve its classic conical shape. This long journey highlights the effort behind creating the perfect centerpiece for holiday celebrations. Number 94. Calennig is a Welsh tradition similar to caroling, where children visit neighbors' houses on New Year's morning, singing songs and offering good wishes in exchange for small gifts or coins. The word Calennig means New Year's gift in Welsh. Participants often carried decorated apples or oranges adorned with cloves and ribbons, symbolizing prosperity and good fortune. This custom dates back centuries and blends ancient Celtic practices with Christian influences. While less common today, Calennig remains a cherished cultural tradition in parts of Wales, emphasizing community, generosity, and well-wishing during the festive season. Number 95. The tradition of Christmas crackers originated in France, where sugared almonds were wrapped in decorative paper as gifts. In 1847, London confectioner Tom Smith transformed this idea into crackers by adding small toys, jokes, and a snapping mechanism to create a festive bang. The pulling of crackers became a popular activity during Christmas feasts, symbolizing surprises and laughter. Today, crackers are a staple on holiday tables, often containing paper crowns, riddles, and trinkets, continuing the Victorian tradition of adding fun and excitement to Christmas celebrations. Number 96. Turkey replaced swan as the preferred Christmas meal of the British royal family in 1851. Before then, roasted swans and peacocks were served as luxurious centerpieces during feasts. However, turkey, introduced from the Americas in the 16th century, gradually gained popularity due to its size and ability to feed large groups. Queen Victoria and her family reportedly favored turkey, helping to popularize it among the public. Today, turkey remains the centerpiece of Christmas dinners in the UK and other countries, symbolizing abundance, tradition, and family gatherings. Number 97. In Scandinavia, holly is known as Christthorn.
due to its association with Christian symbolism. Its spiky leaves represent the crown of thorns worn by Jesus, while its red berries symbolize his blood. Scandinavian cultures also believed holly had protective qualities, using it to ward off evil spirits during the winter months. The evergreen plant's resilience made it a symbol of life and renewal, aligning with Christmas themes of hope and rebirth. Holly continues to be a popular decoration, adding both beauty and spiritual significance to holiday displays. Number 98. Christmas pudding has a long history and is surrounded by superstitions. One belief is that it should contain exactly 13 ingredients to represent Jesus and his 12 disciples. The pudding is traditionally prepared on Stir-Up Sunday, the last Sunday before Advent, when family members each take turns stirring the mixture while making a wish. Coins or charms are sometimes hidden inside, bringing luck to those who find them. The pudding is often doused in brandy and set alight before serving, symbolizing the light of Christ. This rich dessert remains a festive staple in British Christmas dinners. Number 99. In the UK, church bells play a significant role in Christmas celebrations. The largest church bell is traditionally rung 1 hour before midnight on Christmas Eve, signaling the start of the holiday. At midnight, all bells are rung in unison to celebrate the birth of Christ. This tradition dates back centuries and reflects the religious significance of Christmas. In modern times, the ringing of bells continues to create a sense of community and festivity, marking the joyful beginning of Christmas Day with sound and celebration. Number 100. The United States is home to 2 towns named Santa Claus, one in Indiana and the other in Idaho. Santa Claus, Indiana is particularly famous for embracing its festive name, attracting visitors year-round with Christmas-themed attractions, including a post office that receives thousands of letters addressed to Santa. Volunteers in the town respond to these letters, keeping the spirit of Christmas alive for children around the world. The town's commitment to celebrating Christmas highlights its role as a symbol of holiday magic and goodwill, making it a popular destination during the festive season. Number 101. Since 1991, sales of artificial Christmas trees have surpassed those of real trees in the United States. Advances in manufacturing have made artificial trees more realistic, durable, and eco-friendly, appealing to families looking for convenience and sustainability. Many artificial trees come pre-lit and are reusable, reducing waste and long-term costs. Despite this trend, real Christmas trees remain popular for their fragrance and tradition, with millions sold each year. Both options reflect evolving holiday practices, balancing nostalgia with modern preferences for sustainability and ease.